me a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? What are some of your highlights?
My name is Farokh Sarmad. I'm a 24-year-old social media entrepreneur.
Hmm.
I pretty much have built a following of over 10 million followers on Instagram across multiple channels. My main account is Good Life, so I was one of the biggest theme pages in the luxury niche of Instagram. But I have pages in every niche like travel, love, motivation, etc. As well as I've built my personal brand, but I've also been directly and indirectly involved in the building of other personal brands of pretty influential people around the world here today on Instagram, right? So I was always in the back end of things, whether I consult, whether I'm doing shout outs, or whether I'm helping them with growth on social media.
Perfect. Yeah, I remember seeing you back in the day. You were one of the OGs, one of the
Yeah,
original.
I've been doing this for, I started my business age 19 and I'm 24 now. So, but I've been doing social media since I'm about 13, 14. Not monetized, but I mean, I've been doing it like researching and trying to grow in different avenues since I'm 13, 14 years old.
There we are. So you're a seasoned veteran then.
I guess, yeah. Not in life, but in social media, kind of.
There we are. That's awesome. Now, with all of your knowledge, if you had to restart back from zero, what would be your shortcut to success to get back to where you are now?
I would do the exact same thing that I did when I started,
Hmm.
leveraging a network.
Okay.
Meaning it's exactly what I did to get where I am today and exactly what I did to get started when I was 18, 19 years old,
Hmm.
is that I had no money. I had nothing available. I had to start a business, right? Because I couldn't just jumpstart myself and I didn't want to get it anywhere. But what I had was I knew things. I knew how to edit. I knew how to, bring something to the table. I knew I had something to bring to the table. So I would offer services or free work in
Hmm.
exchange of something that I would need. And in my case, back then, I needed shout outs or visibility or brand awareness or growth, right? For my personal accounts, because I had zero followers. So I
Hmm.
leveraged that. So if I had to start again today, like let's say I go completely broke right now and I have to start from zero, I would leverage my personality and my knowledge in exchange of something that I would need to start a business. So let's say I want to start like a drop shipping business, but I don't have the money for it. Well, I
Hmm.
would leverage someone with a big following to give me advertisement instead of what I in exchange of what I can offer them. But so leveraging a network is really what I would do over and over and over again.
Awesome. I love it. Now, do you have any special like insider tricks for networking?
I mean, yes, I have one that my mentor told me back in the days, which changed my life. And it's a simple sentence that kind of sounds too simple, but when you apply it, you see that it's much more complicated and deep. Is be the person everybody wants to work with.
Hmm.
End of period.
Yeah.
Meaning, be cool. First of all, don't be entitled. You know what I mean? You deserve, and there's a quote, people say respect is not deserved, it's earned. It's not just a quote, it's a life thing that everybody needs to apply, Don't think that you're big shot,
Hmm.
We're all nobodies at the beginning. And at the end
Hmm.
of the day, we're all on the same level. Nobody's beneath or above everybody. So be the
Hmm.
person everybody wants to work with if you want to really network
Hmm.
and leverage that network, especially if you're the one kind of looking for something at the end of the day, right? Because you're the one trying to get back up. So be cool. You don't have to work with everyone. If you don't like someone and you need them, move on. There's 7 billion people, and there's a lot of people that can bring value to you in your industry that you're
Hmm.
trying to tap into. But really, it's that's the most important thing, is be a good person. And I think that today is the most important thing because we live in a saturated society where everybody kind of does the same thing, or everybody's trying to aspire to become the same person, do the same things in every industry. And I
Hmm.
think that you really stand out today by being a good person, like genuine.
Yeah, with social media and the rise of social media, there's so many fakes out there, and now
Correct.
people are getting smarter to it. You can tell a fake from a mile
You
away.
can tell fake from a mile away, but it's still very dangerous, and everybody gets fooled, even the best. So I think that it's very important to be really, really, really good. And if you're the one trying to like, someone's coming to you, and you're right, you have to be well seasoned to be careful for sure. But
Hmm.
I think that being a good person overall, like, is a vibe that you give out, and it's hard to fake because even though you fake it, you get caught up at the end.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and you always lose. So by being a good person and being genuine and authentic and actually bringing something, because when you're trying to leverage, you have to bring something to the table. So if you're not bringing anything to the table after a day, after 2 days, after a week, after 10 days, I'm going to see that you're not bringing anything, So I
Yeah,
think it's very important to being authentic.
there we are. Man, I love it. That is a huge one. I've talked to 13, 15 experts now, and
Very
nobody's brought up be genuine. So I actually love that so
I
much.
think it's the most important. I mean, if you're asking me, like, it's the most important in regards to what I brought up in terms of the shortcut, which was
Yeah.
leverage. Because if if I want to leverage you, I have to be genuine and good to you. Like you came up to me, right, with this opportunity, which I thank you for, by the way. I'm really grateful for it. But you were nice. You know, you wrote me a nice message. I'm like, oh, this guy's cool. Let's do it. No one would say no to that anyways. But I'm saying, like, still, it's a nice way to approach people, and that's the thing. It's like, oh, well, okay, this is cool. You know, I didn't even think. I said, let's do it. And then you're like, well, what can we get on call? But I said, you know what? I have like 20 minutes right now. Let's do it, because I don't want to push it, because you're a good person. I feel like it's a good opportunity. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah.